Hey Sienci. If you're having any issues with your Z-axis moving in the opposite direction, the chances are likely that you have the wrong firmware for your machine. We have two machines, and the Mark 1 uses a belt drive and the Mark 2 uses a direct drive. And with that, the Z-axis travel distance, step direction, has to be changed. So just make sure that you've got your correct firmware for your machine. To know the difference, the Mark 1 has angled axis and the Mark 2 has closed loop profile aluminum extrusions. Those are the main differences between the two, and this is how you solve that. Go into your firmware settings in gSender, and what you want to do is make sure that you are selecting both. Often, if you have a Mark 2 machine and you come here and you choose one of these, you're going to have a bad day. Your Z-axis is going to move backwards on you, and you're going to be wondering what happened. If you've got the closed loop profiles, you want the Mark 2. If you have the angle channel, you want the LongMill 30x30, 12x30, or 48x30. So what you want to do is click your machine. I've got a LongMill Mark 1, so I'm going to choose the 30x30, and you can see automatically this little pop-up here where my step direction changed to yellow. It means I don't have the correct profile for this machine. What I want to do is I'm going to flash Gerbil. This is my COM ports. I want to do that. It's going to take, under a minute. Let it disconnect. Let the screen go blank. Come back to your machine. Click Connect to Machine. Go back into firmware. This is the important part. You must restore your defaults. Click Yes. You can see now that this has changed. My Z-axis has gone back. It's now enabled. I'm ready to use my machine with the correct Z-axis travel. That's all there is to it. Make sure you choose the right profile for your machine when you're having a Z-axis travel when it's moving backwards. You can find more troubleshooting tips at cnc.com.